You're standing in the vitamin aisle at Trader Joe's, holding a bottle of jojoba oil that costs less than a latte, and you're wondering if skincare can really be this simple. Turns out, it can. My name is Julian Thorne, and I've spent years hunting down ethical, non-toxic beauty that doesn't require a second mortgage.
You're listening to Luxury Beauty on a Budget podcast. Quick heads up before we dive in. Everything you're about to hear, all the research, the data, the script, that's been written and verified by actual humans. But the voice you're hearing right now, that's AI generated. Just wanted to be upfront about that. Now, to everyone who's been listening for a while, thank you. Your time is valuable, and I don't take it for granted. And if you're brand new here, welcome aboard. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so you'll have plenty to dig into. All right, here's what we're covering today.
The air inside a Trader Joe's carries that peculiar scent of cardamom and possibility. Somewhere between the unexpected cheddar and the seasonal candles, there's a modest beauty section that could rebuild your entire skincare ritual without the usual luxury markup. This is your guide to constructing a complete, dermatologically sound regimen using only what's on those shelves, mapped to morning and evening sequences, layered by molecular weight, calibrated for specific skin concerns. You won't find peptide cocktails or encapsulated retinoids here, but you will find pure carrier oils pressed to cosmetic-grade specifications, hyaluronic acid formulations that rival department store counterparts at a fraction of the cost, and antioxidant blends manufactured with the same quality control as prestige brands. What follows organizes these products into a functional routine that respects both barrier-first beauty principles and your grocery budget. Now, let's talk about morning routine essentials. The first light through your window, water on skin. These products establish protection before you step into environmental stressors, UV radiation, particulate pollution, oxidative cascades that age collagen fibers by the hour. Start with Trader Joe's Nourish All-in-One Facial Cleanser. It's a gentle, sulfate-free formula that removes overnight sebum without stripping the acid mantle. The pH sits around 5.5, which makes it compatible with compromised barriers and suitable for all skin types, including rosacea-prone complexions. Next comes Trader Joe's Hyaluronic Moisture Boost Serum. This contains multiple molecular weights of sodium hyaluronate, high molecular weight for surface hydration, low molecular weight for deeper penetration. Apply it to damp skin immediately after cleansing to maximize water binding capacity before your moisturizer seals it in. Then there's Trader Joe's Enrich Moisturizing Face Lotion with SPF 15. Now, SPF 15 provides baseline protection, but dermatological consensus recommends SPF 30 or higher for daily use. Layer a dedicated mineral sunscreen over this if you'll be outdoors longer than incidental exposure. That said, the lightweight silicone base makes an elegant primer under makeup. Trader Joe's 100% pure jojoba oil is technically a liquid wax ester with a composition nearly identical to human sebum. One drop patted over cheekbones and orbital bones creates a non-greasy luminosity that photographs beautifully. The oxidative stability means it won't turn rancid like many seed oils. For targeted treatment, there's Trader Joe's Vitamin E oil. This is D-alpha tocopherol suspended in soybean oil. Use it sparingly as a spot treatment on hyperpigmentation, or mix one drop into your moisturizer to boost antioxidant defense against free radical damage from UV and pollution. Trader Joe's Rosewater Facial Toner is distilled Rosa Damascena water with no added alcohol. The mild astringency comes from natural rose tannins. While it won't drastically alter your skin's pH, the sensory ritual of cool mist on your face creates a moment of intentional transition between cleansing and treatment. And finally, for morning, Trader Joe's Facial Cleansing Pads with tea tree oil. These are pre-soaked cotton rounds containing approximately 1 to 2% tea tree oil.
The antimicrobial terpenes can reduce P. acnes populations without the systemic effects of oral antibiotics, though the fragrance compounds may irritate sensitive individuals. Moving on to the evening treatment sequence. Night rewrites what daylight damages. While you sleep, cellular turnover accelerates, transepidermal water loss increases, and active ingredients penetrate deeper without UV degradation. The evening products focus on repair, hydration, and lipid replenishment. Start with Trader Joe's Nourish Oil-Free Antioxidant Facial Moisturizer. It's a gel-cream hybrid with dimethicone for slip and glycerin for humectancy. The antioxidant claim likely references vitamin E and plant extracts, though specific percentages aren't disclosed. Apply after serums but before heavier oils. Trader Joe's Argan Oil is cold-pressed Argania spinosa kernel oil, rich in oleic acid, that's omega-9, and tocopherols. Authentic Moroccan argan has a subtle nutty scent, and you'll notice the texture is lighter than many face oils despite being deeply nourishing. Press 3 drops into skin while it's still slightly damp for maximum absorption. For cleansing at night, there's Trader Joe's Spa Face Wash with tea tree oil. This is the evening counterpart to morning cleansing. Tea tree's terpenin 4-all has demonstrated efficacy comparable to 5% benzoyl peroxide for mild to moderate acne with less irritation, though results take 6 to 8 weeks to manifest fully. Trader Joe's Head to Toe Balm is a multi-purpose salve with shea butter, coconut oil, and vitamin E. The occlusive texture works beautifully as a lip sleeping mask or targeted treatment on dry patches, though the heavy emollients may congest pores if applied to the entire face nightly. And here's a powerful one, Trader Joe's Pure Rosehip Seed Oil. This is Rosa canina or Rosa rubiginosa seed oil pressed without solvents. The naturally occurring trans-retinoic acid, which is a vitamin A derivative, and essential fatty acids support cell regeneration. That said, concentrations are far lower than prescription retinoids. Expect subtle improvements in texture and tone over months, not weeks. Now let's get into targeted treatments and weekly add-ons. Between the daily rhythm, there are moments for deeper intervention. Masks that draw out congestion, exfoliants that accelerate desquamation. These address specific concerns without requiring a second shopping trip.
Trader Joe's Restore Moisturizing Gel is an ultra-lightweight humectant gel that layers beautifully under heavier creams. The clear, water-based texture suggests a high concentration of glycerin and hyaluronic acid, making it ideal for layering with other actives in a multi-step routine. Trader Joe's Tea Tree Tingle Body Wash is technically marketed for body, but it's face-safe for oily skin. The mentholated tingle comes from peppermint and eucalyptus oils. The formulation is gentle enough for oily, acne-prone facial skin when used 2 to 3 times weekly as a clarifying treatment. Avoid if you have rosacea or reactive skin. Trader Joe's Oatmeal and Honey Face Scrub features colloidal oatmeal ground to a fine powder. It provides physical exfoliation with anti-inflammatory beta-glucans. Use with caution if you prefer chemical exfoliation, as the scrubbing action can micro-tear compromised barriers despite the soothing oat base. Here's something interesting. Trader Joe's Brazil Nut Body Butter is technically formulated for body, but it's face-safe for dry skin. It's Bertholletia excelsa seed butter, rich in selenium and fatty acids. The thick, whipped texture absorbs more readily than you'd expect, and it functions beautifully as a night cream for desert climates or winter-ravaged skin. Trader Joe's Coconut Oil, the 100% pure kind, can be fractionated or virgin. It's comedogenic for many people. It ranks a 4 on a 0 to 5 scale, so patch test before slathering. But the high lauric acid content makes it antimicrobial and deeply occlusive for those who tolerate it, perfect as a pre-cleanse makeup remover. Let's talk about supporting products for complete care. The edges of a routine matter. The transition products, the tools that amplify what the actives deliver. These supporting items complete the ecosystem. Trader Joe's Refresh Citrus Body Wash works as a hand-washing cleanser from makeup brushes. The surfactant system effectively breaks down oil-based makeup residue from synthetic bristles, cheaper than dedicated brush cleansers and equally effective when you need a quick mid-week refresh. Trader Joe's Shea Butter and Coconut Oil Hair Mask, while designed for hair, works beautifully as a neck and décolletage treatment. That area shows age faster than the face. Apply once weekly and leave on for 20 minutes before showering. Trader Joe's Midsummer Night's Cream is technically a hand cream, but it doubles as a cuticle treatment. It's a rich shea-based cream with a subtle floral scent. The texture is too heavy for facial use unless you're in a truly arid environment, but it's perfectly formulated for overnight hand treatments sealed with cotton gloves.
Trader Joe's Blueberry and Acai Facial Scrub provides physical exfoliation via jojoba beads. These are biodegradable, unlike polyethylene microbeads, suspended in a berry-scented base. Use no more than twice weekly to avoid over-exfoliation and apply with damp fingertips in gentle circular motions rather than aggressive scrubbing. The formulation comparisons between budget options and prestige alternatives become particularly striking when you examine price per ounce metrics. Similar ingredient lists can perform nearly identically when molecular weight, carrier systems, and manufacturing standards align, which they often do in Trader Joe's stable of skincare offerings. All right, final check before you go. Before you head to the checkout line with your haul, confirm you've covered each step. For your morning protocol, you need a cleanser that's gentle and pH balanced, a hydrating serum or toner, a moisturizer with at least SPF 15, supplement with higher SPF if needed. Optionally, a facial oil for dry skin or targeted vitamin E for hyperpigmentation. For evening protocol, a makeup remover or cleansing oil if applicable. A cleanser can be the same as morning or a tea tree variant for oily or acne-prone skin. A treatment serum like hyaluronic acid or rosehip seed oil, a night cream or facial oil, an occlusive balm on lips and dry patches. For weekly treatments, a physical or enzymatic exfoliant once or twice weekly, a hydrating or clarifying mask once weekly, deep moisturizing treatment for décolletage and hands. For tool care, brush cleanser or makeup remover alternative, cotton pads or reusable rounds for toner application. And here's how to adjust for skin type. If you're oily or acne-prone, emphasize tea tree products, oil-free moisturizers, skip heavy face oils. If you're dry or have mature skin, layer multiple hydrators, incorporate argan and rosehip oils, use occlusive balms nightly. If you're sensitive or reactive, avoid fragrant oils and exfoliants. Focus on minimal routines with jojoba and hyaluronic acid. If you're combination, zone treat. Oils on dry areas, tea tree on congested zones. Now let's answer some frequently asked questions. Can you build an effective skincare routine using only Trader Joe's products? Yes, you can construct a dermatologically sound basic routine exclusively from Trader Joe's skincare products. You'll cover cleansing, hydration, moisturization, and sun protection. That said, you'll lack access to clinical-strength actives like prescription retinoids, high-percentage chemical exfoliants, that's AHAs or BHAs above 2%, or advanced peptide complexes that require more complex formulation and stabilization than grocery store products typically offer. How do Trader Joe's skincare products compare to luxury brands in terms of active ingredients?
Trader Joe's products generally match luxury brands in simple, stable actives like hyaluronic acid with multiple molecular weights, vitamin E as D-alpha tocopherol, and pure carrier oils like jojoba, argan, and rosehip. But they lack the proprietary delivery systems, encapsulated retinoids, stabilized vitamin C derivatives, and high-concentration niacinamide formulations, typically 5 to 10%, found in prestige skincare. Those innovations justify higher price points through genuine formulation advances, not just packaging and marketing. Most Trader Joe's skincare products should be used within 6 to 12 months after opening. Pure oils like jojoba remain stable longest, 12 to 18 months, due to oxidative resistance. Products containing water-based active ingredients like hyaluronic acid serum are most vulnerable to microbial contamination. Use those within 6 months, store them in cool environments away from direct sunlight, and discard immediately if you notice color changes, separation that won't re-emulsify, or off odors. The fluorescent aisles hold more than impulse purchases and reliable staples. They hold the possibility of stripping away the mythology that effective skincare requires 4-figure investments or dermatologist appointments. What you'll find here won't replicate a medical-grade peel or prescription tretinoin, but they will cleanse without disruption, hydrate across molecular weights, and protect lipid barriers with oils that meet cosmetic purity standards. You'll leave with a canvas bag full of glass bottles and tubes that cost less than a single luxury serum. The rose water will mist cool against your skin tomorrow morning. The jojoba will sink in without residue. The hyaluronic acid will plump surface cells while you sleep. That's not a compromise. That's chemistry working as intended, stripped of the premium charged for aspiration. Your skin doesn't read price tags. It responds to molecular structure, pH balance, and whether you've protected its barrier or stripped it bare. Build the routine. Give it 8 weeks. Watch what happens when you remove budget anxiety from the equation and let the ingredients speak for themselves.
That wraps up this episode of Luxury Beauty on a Budget podcast. Thanks for spending this time with me today. Just a reminder, we release new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so there's always something coming your way. If you got something out of this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a 5-star rating and a quick review. It's one of the best ways to help other people find the show who are asking the same questions you are. And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that button so you get notified the second a new episode goes live. I'll see you next time.